In my last video, I officially made my comeback to trophy hunting. And now I'm itching for more.
Give me trophies. Give me trophies.
The next game we're playing on my wheel of games is Bully, otherwise known as Canis Canem Edit. What a terrible name. Originally released 19 years ago in 2006 and then re-released in 2016, the game contains 38 trophies with an estimated completion time of 20 hours. The game was way ahead of its time in terms of open world story, which honestly still holds up today. Okay. The game's story is split into 5 chapters covering our journey trying to take over the school. For each chapter that we complete, we get a trophy. Any other trophies can just be picked up during the cleanup phase. Getting into the story, we're introduced to the very welcoming school's headmaster.
Remember, you will have a clean nose, so keep it clean, or we'll clean it for you.
Oh. We then meet Gary Smith and Lil Pete. I can just tell we're going to be best friends forever.
So it's up to you.
Throughout the story, we attend classes which are all minigame style tasks that I definitely didn't struggle with.
I'm afraid that's not English. Try again, James.
I'm so bad at this.
Try again, James.
Passing our first 3 classes, we get our first trophy of the game, cleaner. And then after grinding out a few more, we get Teacher's Pet for our 6th class pass. But I didn't play this game to learn, so I got back into the story missions causing havoc across the school. Chapter 1 eventually ends with Gary setting us up by entering us into an underground school fight club, where we beat the school's big bully, Russell. Honestly, after this boss fight, I think I'm ready for Dark Souls. With the school gates now open, Chapter 2 introduces us to the wider world of Bully and more interesting characters.
Shut up, kid! It adds flavor to it!
We're introduced to the preppy students of the school who invite us to their local boxing gym to enter their championship, which they instantly regret. Impressed with my performance, I managed to score a date to the carnival. Playing this part of the game gave me so much nostalgia. I literally never got past this point as a kid. I spent all my time here. I actually spent so much time here in fact that I kind of forgot about the date and stayed out past curfew, unlocking the after hours trophy. The next day, we skipped class and head straight back to the carnival. And my addiction to the carnival wasn't all for nothing, because we got a few trophies while we were here. For the first trophy we got at the carnival, we destroyed 300 bottles in this minigame, getting us class dismissed. Yeah. For the next carnival trophy, we have to win every go-kart race, which is honestly a breeze.
Congratulations, but you know they watch that shit. I ain't even gonna get mad. I'm young, black and red.
On that high, I went back to the prep gym for one last boss battle to finish chapter 2. For completing this part of the story, we get another trophy sophomore, and then popularity contest for now taking over 2 clicks.
Now you girls, learn to play nice, you understand?
In the next chapter, I help out Johnny, the leader of the Greasers, who's having some minor girl issues.
She's cheating on me, man. I know she is.
His masculinity gets the better of him, so for helping him out, he repays me with a boss battle.
You're done, kid. Finished!
With Johnny's defeat, we earn the respect of the Greasers, completing chapter 3 and getting the junior trophy.
I told you, I was the daddy. Got it? I'm in charge, you do what I say.
In chapter 4, we take on the jocks of the school.
Ow! Now maybe next time you'll watch where you're going.
And we do this through the power of dance, with a sprinkle of friendly violence. For beating the jocks, we get the senior trophy. Going into chapter 5, we now have everyone on our side, and the game takes a weird turn in tone.
Hey, Johnny.
Hi, Jimmy.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Chad.
So I'm like, yo, it's Jimmy.
Funny, man.
Yo, man, what's going on?
Of course, our old friend Gary isn't too pleased, so he turns to score against us.
Let the games begin.
While fighting our way through the final mission, we get our 200th knockout, getting us the Down for the Count trophy. We eventually confront Gary on top of the school, and we have an epic final battle. Oh, is that it? That's easy. With the story complete, we now have 25 more trophies to obtain before we can get our platinum, so let's get into the cleanup. We start with getting the Helping Hand trophy for completing our 10th errand mission for a stranger. Later on in the game, we need to get another 20 of these for another 2 more trophies. For the next trophy, I need to become Casanova, as I need to get 25 kisses. You can do this through gifting flowers. Conveniently enough, we also need to pick 50 flowers to get another trophy. So after possibly spreading some form of illness around the school, we get Casanova. Hey! And then we pick up green thumbs for a 50th flower. It's 2025, so we need to show the boys some love as well.
I wish I don't want trouble. My esteem.
Hey. Hey, watch your step. That's easy.
Being a bully is hard work, so I took a break and quenched my thirst by drinking 100 sodas from the vending machine.
I feel better now.
Two hours later.
Oh, finally. I need a toilet after that. For the next trophy, Jewel Nebula, we need to get a high score in 3 arcade games. We already got a high score for one of these during the story mode earlier, which is pretty easy. So judging by that, the others should be simple, right? And it was looking good. I breezed through the next game throwing chocolate at bananas. And then we got to the final game. This genuinely might be the hardest thing in the game. I seriously spent an embarrassing amount of time on this game.
Why? Oh my god, I'm gonna kill.
I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear.
But we powered through, and eventually... Yes! Get me out of this game, oh my god. It felt like I was stuck in that game forever. I forgot who I was.
You want to fight?
Give me.
Yo, mama!
For dishing out 100 questionable high school insults, we get the trophy Smart Mouth.
You're ridiculous. Look at you.
And then shortly after picking this up, we get Smell You Later for stink bombing 50 people. Continuing my menace streak, I steal my 20th bike, getting the trophy, the Expert Bicycle Thief. And then I had 20 cars for Excellent. For our next trophy, we need to rack up $1,000 in cash, so I pick up a new side hustle mowing some lawns. For mowing 10 lawns perfectly, we get green thumb. After completing all the carnival go-kart races earlier on, we unlock the street races around the map. For completing and winning all of these, we get the trophy pole position. And more importantly, we unlock the most fun vehicle in the game, which might come in handy later. Throughout the story, I slowly went through all classes, passing them with flying colours.
Some of you have been helping each other on the inside.
After finally completing my last class, we get the Boy Genius trophy. Now, for my next trophy, I need to cook a football 100 times. Which sounds pretty simple, right? But at the rate I was going, it was going to take me days. But with a bit of help from my friend Google, we managed to speed up the process a tiny bit.
Oh, that was so much easier.
The next trophy on my list is a meaty one. Kleptomania. So far, it's the longest trophy in the game. For this, we need to acquire all decorations for our dorm room. To get these, you have to complete mainly side missions and some side activities. At this point in the story, I already had most of the trophies for completing all the missions. I destroyed all the pumpkins earlier in the game in the school basement and bought 2 carnival posters using tickets I earned earlier, which now leaves me with a few more tasks. Next, I have to complete all BMX races across the map, and there's a lot of them. In between the races, I pick up my 20th errand from a stranger to get a Little Angel trophy, and I finally reached 50k traveled on my skateboard for the Skate Pro trophy. After finally completing all the races, I head to the area on the map with all the tombstones for my next Kleptomania decoration. On the way, we picked up the marathon trophy for travelling 100k on foot. The final 2 stones destroyed, the final task for the trophy is to find all 26 gnomes scattered across the map. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I used the map to get these, so finding them wasn't too hard, but the game doesn't track which gnomes you found, so I still had to travel around every single location to check whether or not I had found these gnomes already. While finding the gnomes, I got the Wheel Deal trophy for 200 wheelies on a bike. And finally, we found the final gnome. And...
At this stage, I wasn't too happy. It turns out we might have missed something in the Kleptomania tasks. In desperation, I headed back to my dorm to see if that would trigger the trophy. Thank God, I was getting a bit nervous then.
With the end now in sight, I complete my 30th and final errand unlocking the Mama's Boy trophy. The next 2 trophies on my list kinda go hand in hand. I need to get 100k distance traveled on a bike. So far I have 81k. The other trophy is Sharp Dressed Man. We get this for purchasing 250 items of clothing. So I picked up a paper round to get my money and my mileage up.
Upton delivers.
There it is. That's 100k in the books. Hey, and I still got $90 to spare.
Okay, here we are. The final trophy before the platinum. Problem Child. For this, we have to accumulate 160,000 travel points. You can get these points through various acts of misbehavior. So far, in the last 18 hours of playing this game, I've got 90,000. So yeah, we've got some work to do. At first, I thought the best way to get these points was to go in a go-kart and just drive around the school, running people over. But I realized it took me literal hours to get 10k, so I had to re-strategize, and I came up with a brilliant idea. If you spawn camp the boys' dorm and constantly ring the fire alarm, you get a pretty good feed going. Shortly after entering my clips into phase 5, we get all the points we need.
There. Through the flap. Yes.
And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, it's free, and yeah, let me know what game you want me to platinum next. See ya.